Wow. Everyone's saying we love the
because
let's go. Everyone's saying, wow, they're so nice.
To tell you someone is in the back.
Wow.
Besides that wall, so easily from the side of Fnatic. But both of the teams can start very carefully on this one, especially Fnatic with how slow they were yesterday and whatnot. Feel like
Were you saying wow to my pants?
I already like
they like them.
from Fnatic.
Good.
Over towards Mount.
So my
they all just started saying wow. I think they like Kirby. You know?
I feel I'm deaf, so my audio in my headset is very loud. I feel I can hear you through my through my
you heard me going, everyone say wow?
Yeah.
I want to see how this change in the composition is going to affect the way the RRQ have been playing. Crazy guy finds the first 2 kills.
Guys, G2 officially qualified for champs.
But Boaster gets the response.
Yeah, the third just got a little too far away. Xfero just catching crashies. And this is huge though. Kayak and Boaster aren't going to be pleased about this, but Kayak's done brilliantly. But gets outgunned. This is the start that RRQ would be dreaming about.
Go 2 times speed for me whenever this round is over.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're back to
by example, a 1v3, a lot to ask for.
Guys, huge news. Yoki Sonoda
the first couple of steps, almost the deadliest. This cross
is in 17th.
But Fnatic once again being
but even when I root
here,
for
why not in
lose?
this round? A lot of classics and an isolated player, a good reward, at least a sheriff to be found. But you can see the trade-off here, straight towards C-site. RRQ not really too fussed now. A good idea of where Fnatic are.
Yeah, exactly. And leaving Xfero in the back just with the sheriff. No weapon is going to be found for the side of Fnatic. 4 classics to play for this retake. Kayak has already taken the long round. It's going through CT. Still, all the utility from the Vice is already in play, and RRQ should have a very easy time closing this round.
And should is always the primary word, but I agree with you. They do have these 3 rifles that they really can't afford to lose, though. They need to keep these, and they need to stay clean in this round. I would love to make it a bit more costly.
Go
trying to lock them into the site at the very least, but time to slip
like
forward.
a professional about, like, specifically for Bleach.
Monyet as well, going to find Boaster, and also
yeah, never bleach your hair on.
Good. It's that one loss
you will
of a gun.
melt it.
Good cost them here. Crazy guy does go down.
But I already had like, not like light hair, but I had light brown hair before. So
at the beginning of the round, and Boaster's ready, trying to deal some damage.
With those pre-fire spots, he already knows.
Again, from their previous
following the
matchup,
bullet trace,
there's so many lineup spots
for
the
how he was faring in that. And it was a bit rough for him. He wasn't able to find his footing. This could be a much better game for him.
What do you think about the teams not giving the Vandal to the? Well, he's low on HP right now, so we're just gonna give him the Sheriff.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable. But again, they do need to handle Boaster here to an extent. They can't allow him too much freedom throughout this game, but
a lot of
Boaster respect it.
You see the paranoia, the TP, all that noise. Fnatic set to respect that. But the movement from RRQ already ready to enter C.
But that was very telling. Kayak noting the player crossing back through. It steadies the ship. Ready
there we go.
to receive, and Gen.G goes down. He was the player lowered down though on HP.
This and almost didn't win with the Masters where he's in 5th now. So we're looking good. Looking alive.
Speaking of things that are running out, is time. 15 seconds and crash.
What?
Xfero, you nutter! Clears crashies like he's nothing.
Okay. Yeah, it.
What the?
Hell yeah.
Back in the driving seat.
Yeah, Boaster with that Odin is not going to have an easy time. Crazy guy that found the perfect timing to go on through Hobbit and support the rest of the team.
I like what Kushi's doing though, playing that a little bit disconnected. It does open up risk, but they've got the support at least for now. Kushi gets cleared quickly by Alpha, who needs an upswing in performance, but Monyet's response is
nice, Monyet.
Fight back towards CT. Kayak comes into the building though. And now
crazy guy, go
just crazy guy, a 1v3, not
able
to stand the test.
Everyone's having issues with their tires.
Ult's there for crazy guy early, so if they have
everyone's just having
issues.
issues.
Like to run, they at least have that.
Except McLaren, they don't have many issues this season.
Because their car is perfect.
Out on a limb.
Get me in the McLaren car. I think even I could get top 5.
The instantaneous ult. It's quick. They're not
and I can't
really
drive.
Their punches. And we're complementing the pacing, but now Alpha's going to punish Monyet on the cross-up. Spike's still hesitant to commit through here, but now will be making its way.
Yeah, we saw at the beginning of this game, RRQ taking those ores, farming this ultimate, but Fnatic knows how to play around it. The spike is going to go down, but they're very ready. Kushi finds the first one.
Planted. Honestly, he got one with the...
the next layer, the next step.
Also, I mean, it's cooked now.
And we're down to 2. The flank feels almost out of place, but it might be the heroics they need. But they're dwindling in numbers. Only one alive, and Chronicle's awareness is just too good. Fnatic keeping 4 standing. Judges there, so a couple of bits.
I don't know if it's public, but I'm gonna DM you when my career is
I mean,
Man, you know they've been playing the Odin. Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, Kayak. Potential to farm here. Oh, just has to wait. Chronicle sells them.
Oh, Kayak, that's my favorite
Damn.
spot. That's Lisbeth spot number 4.
And it's just perfect.
Hamilton's in second. Hamilton's in second.
In play has been something that we know is
Oh, crazy guys ready to respond.
really frustrating. They do need to find the reaction.
He
to
can
it,
win.
which I said maybe.
Is
Crazy
Jordan
Guys
first?
win this. So they found a way
No,
forward.
Piastri.
Right? They've made it at least towards rubble. That's
It's
something. It's a step
Piastri,
in the
Hamilton,
right
Norris,
direction.
Leclerc,
Again,
Russell,
this is vintage
Alonso.
from Fnatic,
But not
just
the
playing
McLaren
from
1-2
tree
right
with this
now.
Odin. We've seen it a million times.
No, it's 1-3.
It was definitely not Crash.
It's 1-3-2-4.
Nah,
Aw.
I play native.
the
Expecting a
bromance
bit of damage at least, you know?
exchange.
Oh, it is
here
1-2
between
now,
the
yeah.
two.
They just... Oh, pit stop.
Picks up the
Pit stop
mantle.
time, pit stop, pit stop, pit
Boaster
stop
takes
time.
it, so Crashes can start throwing some utility.
Ooh, the timing on this though, actually not good. Boaster left completely adrift there. Flash in hand and air punish. Crazy Guy unleashing. Now they've got to know there's still a player towards that A site. They've got to know there's one towards door. They've got a good read on these positions early.
Yeah, we were speaking about it being vintage. That is probably one of the responses and one of the adjustments that RRQ made for this round. Let's fight for bubble. Let's grab their attention and let's force some duels. Now leading them into this 4v3. Xero also with his ultimate. If they get to that post-plant position, it could be looking
I like that
very
they're not
good for
speeding up.
RRQ.
Now I like this pause.
Yeah.
It's good. Gives you a chance to get a bit of a punish,
Nope.
but you are going to have to start moving. Maybe depending on the lurk. Maybe banking.
Nice,
really
Alpha.
Fast Alpha, but he holds down well
Oh.
with a good trade. Then Crashies plays it forward. 20 seconds now. It's getting down to the wire. The lurk's going to be an issue. But
Oh, Crashies.
Crashies holding on so well. And Cushy, no
Oh,
like-
that was an insane flick onto that fade, though.
But this is keeping a lot of Fnatic
Hi,
players
Alice!
on the site. Now, again, we can see where the others reside. Alpha sat towards
It's
CT,
me,
but it's
Tony
Khan
Soprano.
Again, just punishing. Moniette's gone down. They're not getting given
Oh,
any
it's I'm
chances.
coughing.
Look how far they have to dig to even get a fair fight on any of these Fnatic players. Don't give up the site, but there's a lot
Oh,
of
boy.
players starting.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cooked.
It's cooked.
Thank you, Alice. It's
Xero
kind of messy right now.
There's
Because link
just
down
nothing
and
landing
rush it
from
because...
here. Nah, it is done. Look at the
Why
fight.
did
Look
the
at
Fnatic
just
not
both
pick
playing towards
So
door.
many ultimates.
Lotus last time?
Backed away from this.
On both sides.
Yeah, I did notice that Fnatic got theirs as well, so a lot of counters here. This could get messy.
never
Let's
know.
take note of what we've seen,
Unless
though.
we ask them.
Zero pressure across the map. Not a default by any means by RRQ, right? So you've got an exploration already happening for Kayak with that operator. Deeper line. The battle for tree begins. The battle of spam is going to continue. Door gets open. Boaster needs to respect this, though. The Prowler behind it. Fnatic need to be careful because they are at the door, maybe not believing the amount of bodies here. It's an explosion, literally. Gen.G takes away Boaster. Crashes tries to play it forward.
Marked 5.
Denying that there's any cross here. He gets called out to Alpha.
Oh, boy.
They're
Okay.
coming back. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but RRQ are dropping
Crashies,
these
watch.
bodies.
Crashies is gonna go. Okay. Oh my god,
What?
Kayak.
Fuck.
Finds him in the heels. And
He's
now
crazy
they're
for that.
locked in
He's
the zone.
actually crazy for
TP
that.
taking
Holy shit.
dodge for Moniette. He's on the other side of the map. There's the layering of these ults coming in.
All of them actually coming. That Viper's Pit guaranteeing the plant and maybe an easier position. This Monia is not going to find anything. Fnatic getting all together. And Kaya going in with the Odin. Everything is out for the side of RRQ. Nice ultimate coming onto play. Only those secondary weapons for Fnatic.
This surely is it for RRQ. This is a great reaction.
Has
It's a
to
heavy
be.
investment. They've even got a nice disconnected position from Moniette. He sees nothing towards this playback in from CT. It's going to all come through the choke point. It's time to go.
Oh.
Crush, he's still going to get down Cushy.
There's no time, though.
Time,
They
though,
should save.
starting to fade away here. I think they know it as well. It's taking
All
a
right.
great deal. 4 ults, though. That was everything near on. Yes,
Well,
there's still
Yuki's
Crazy Guys in
11th.
off position. Yeah, it's stunning. Kayak gonna get away with the first. Gen.G punished, and he's had a quiet first half here.
I am so sad that
You
we
have
do
to
not get
remember
see
the only
outcome
teams
for
that really got
Fnatic on top of any
by the
wall
Teo,
operator.
like more than
Maybe-
anyone
maybe we'll
else,
get there.
was the MEA.
Opener for them and
Because
Gen.G
of their
Yeah.
tech issues so bad, they had to play on the old patch for so much longer than anyone else.
I need this
So
to
they
get
had
a kill
much less time to
Either
rework
way.
all their maps.
I don't care.
Fair enough. As it stands, just a frustration, really, forced to be respected, and curiosity starting to mount, though. Lovely work of synergizing that, at least with the Fade Eye going through. Going to confirm there's still attendance over on this side.
Yeah, and after the toss,
Attendance.
we've seen RRQ just going for A hits most of the time, just fighting for rubble at the beginning of every round.
All of this just for Boaster, and he's still alive. They still haven't cleared him. He's still standing.
Wait, how is he not?
Kill him.
What?
Finally
I thought he was gonna get 2 at least with the
I thought he
Odin.
was gonna get at least 2.
Xfero falls and now Crashies once in on this side.
Crouchies, wait, crouchies are
Down
crazy.
close.
Crouchies are crazy. Okay.
Forced to give away a little bit of the position and slow down from maybe springing forward.
Almost a good
Catching
peek, but
Crashies
he...
trying to take some space. They don't look comfortable.
Oh,
in
no,
this post
wasn't
plant.
confident.
Alfajer using his ultimate. It's not gonna go down. And it's only Crazy Guy to defend this post.
boy,
Already
he's-
opening the door. They know where he is, and he's going to lose his weapon.
Oh,
though.
wait, I
He
thought
doesn't
there
get
was a world where
closest
he gets that
Damn.
done.
Chronicle 9 and 2.
Kayak
Chronicle looking
Boaster
better
was
today?
smiling, telling everybody that they're great.
I mean, nothing
Yeah, but
really
much better, no?
hindered them. Wait and see RRQ's
Yeah, I say it was
response.
inting.
Again, this was the double timeout in the first half, so
bit,
putting everything into it, pretty much. Viper's pit instantly put down towards the C site. That's just going to be Chronicle basically closing the door. You want this, you got to put a whole lot to it yourself. Now, Xfero.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
I
no.
think that kind of sums up a lot of what we're seeing. This feels flat. It feels like it's flat
And my stream just died.
lining for RRQ.
Cool, cool,
And
cool,
it's
cool.
devastating, right? We know that these guys are very good. We know how good Gen.G was. We know how much people were hyping this team up. Even yesterday, you look at Cushy, he was doing great. You're looking at some of the players. Even in the loss, you're like, okay, there's a lot here. But today, it feels like it's compounded.
I think that maybe one of the things that we've been missing is Xfero doing what he was doing just now, just being a little bit more on the lurk, trying to find something.
Oh, and all they find is that.
Damn.
Attack. And Fnatic has a lot to
Okay,
play
you know
with.
what? You know what?
They do.
You know what?
They really, really do.
know
Still
what?
have the ults here.
You know what?
Chronicle with the operator.
You know what?
I'm so down for this.
You know what?
Okay, that's maybe not what even I expected, but it kind of baits
Do they
them
clear
in
the
as
box,
well.
guys?
You'll think that's
They
gonna
don't.
be Kayak, so
They're
again,
not,
he
they're
can have
not,
impact with
they're
that
not.
ultimate elsewhere, and they don't clear Alpha. And look at his confidence. He overstays on this, willing to fight out. There's no getting out of there, it felt like, but still, a 1-for-1 trade, Cushy gone, and down to this 4v4.
Very similar plan as what we saw in the previous round. Just go in for that mount control, maybe fight for those orbs, trying to get something going, especially for
Well,
that
that's
last round
just,
and whatever
yeah.
you could use for this one. Crashes is so ready with this Odin. Oh, this could be a lot of damage.
Certainly could be. Boaster.
Oh, they're
Everything
both
there.
1
Look
HP
at the
now.
state of them trying to back away. Boaster actually getting a bit hungry for this, and Kayak going.
Oh,
on
Kayak.
2-2.
Kayak.
They've got no idea.
He's getting 3.
Oh, Kayak! He's
Yeah.
up today! Phenomenal
God, he's
performance
good.
already. And
No
RRQ
jinx today.
Looking
No jinx.
down in the doldrums
Just
here,
watching,
Bayer.
just vibing.
This is a hard
Just know what's
performance
up.
to come back on into that second half. I wanted to see them maybe have a bit of life in these final rounds, but they're not getting past that first hurdle.
30 seconds Xfero still with 30 seconds left. He needs to try and save this weapon. Of course, Fnatic, huge bank and nothing to lose, apparently. Should go hunting for him.
And it just keeps compounding the problems, right? This makes it feels like that you can't breathe. It's like a weight on your chest here, and RRQ are feeling the full force of Fnatic.
Damn.
They like are so feeling it.
Short course for the one-way, dodges the flash, waits for the prowl.
Oh, I thought that
Couldn't
might
quite
have.
find the timing to thread the needle.
A little bit
Now
too
they
close
back
for
away. He's read the next
comfort.
layer to RRQ's approach.
And
Well,
Alpha
scary.
Utility is already waiting on C for that second layer. He himself is also supporting. 40 seconds left, and RRQ still has to make a move.
Fnatic have done so well at clearing some of these question marks. That late haunt coming in, just making sure they know the lurk's still in play. Chronicle
Kayak.
keeping that deep alignment. Kayak finds his stop. Hello, 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 hello. He's gone down, but Chronicle's found on the
Oh
other
my
side.
god.
Spike!
Just like Alpha.
Chronicle! It's a massacre over here! Monyet
my god.
trying to take steps forward. Delayed by the utility.
Oh my
I
god,
mean, they got
good
cooked,
Alpha.
bro.
There is no easy path. There is no straightforward way through. And for Xfero, he's got 10
He's
seconds.
playing ranked, bro.
And it's certainly not a dream now. 2 kills, yes. But to find the other, they did pick up the pistol. So maybe this could give them a
Econ
bit
is the
of a
most worthless. No,
stabilizing
honestly,
factor,
no. Econ's very
take
important.
off the stress here, because you saw by the end
Very,
of it
very important.
how
I think in the manner, in
aggressive
the
Fnatic were being.
Coinbase
It
way,
felt
I
like
understand why
it's
people may be
trying to prove
confused
a
by it, but
point.
Econ in general
Early
in
contact
Valorant is like
made.
what makes this
A
game.
little towards B, a little towards C.
Taking a lot of time. Some utilities falling down.
But yeah, it's because people don't understand the Coinbase thing. Like, it doesn't have an
Yeah.
explanation.
Oh, no.
It
I
just
just
doesn't
need
have
like a formula up there with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There from Cushy. And that's the
Yeah, I
gateway, but
understand what you
knew
mean,
they were
Lee,
there. The
honestly.
flash
Yeah,
confirmed
I
it,
agree
the
with that.
early peak
They put like a
confirmed it. And
a
Kayak,
formula as to what it
he's
means.
going
I think it would.
hunting. Again,
help
they're
the
gonna
audience
make
understand,
this
but right now the
hurt.
audience has
Fnatic
no
are
idea what it
pulling no
means.
punches, we'll say it again.
I have no idea what it
Proactive
means.
in every
I just know
angle.
it's there.
Again, explore CT, a little deeper look towards Waterfall. Any flanks? No. Kron's already got it. They are making RRQ reinvest everything just to clear this close space. Alpha, again, on red alert down here. But
I think it's a fine stat, especially for people who are newer to Valorant, because like they should learn economy matters and like how economy affects people's play and like etc. I just think right now it's hard for the audience to understand it.
Sharp as ever, Xpero's gone down to
Oh.
1 HP, but the time he's buying
Damn, what is happening?
precious.
Same way that
They're looking almost scared in this scenario. Oh, and that's maybe why Kayak's not missing a shot. This shouldn't be much of a round, but the problem is it's going to put Fnatic on.
calculate the same way that it
You
is in
say
game.
that you should have seen Fnatic versus Gen.G.
Well, I like this though. Paint Shell could be big if the timing's right. Maybe it's too late in the day. Surely Monyet. Hello.
Okay, Monyet.
Oh,
Okay, Monyet.
Okay.
Oh wait, he just has bomb.
Weapon.
That's
this is
wait,
huge
Alpha goes
from him.
crazy here though. Alpha goes
After
crazy.
a
Alpha's on
quiet
it.
start here, this is dreamy stuff. Wait, sorry, where's
He has a
Alpha?
gun.
Someone is looking. I think Xpero's
good.
keeping a glance on this. That's really smart. Okay, they've seen him.
Oh no! Oh no! They saw him.
And
Oh!
my stream is buffering. My stream is
Wait.
buffering.
Oh my god, stop! He still takes down Jemkin. That's
Wait,
a
don't spoil this.
3v2
I'm
though.
behind
The
it. I'm not gonna
numbers are
skip.
good
Okay,
here.
okay.
Gifted by Monyet on his third.
Spike here.
Knows where the spike is. Fnatic have to come to him. Oh, Crashies and Chronicle. Oh,
Why?
he's taken down Monyet in command here. Crazy guy now filling the void, and they look a bit hesitant about this. 30 seconds, and it's just shooting fish in a barrel. Crazy guy left with just that Marshall popping off shots. He's down to the ghost here. He could back away. He could give them the space he wants to. He could fall off from this. He doesn't need to take the fight right now. The drive-by attempted.
Yo!
Crazy guy!
Sorry, I think that was worthy of a scream moment. I'm so sorry.
From everyone.
Is everything
Yeah.
they could have dreamed
Okay, I'm
of.
going
It
2 times
opens
speed.
up a chance.
Yeah,
Just
catch
load
up.
of confidence
I'll
to
caught up.
give them everything. But Chronicle
Crazy guy just
doesn't give
mowing
them
people
much
down
more.
with his
Now,
Here, guys, Boaster, let me show you how this Odin's supposed to work.
No, but the
Let me show
funny
you how we do it.
thing is, as soon as
Actually finds a couple of kills.
Crashies picked it up on defense, he got so much damage with it.
cleared.
I don't know what
Yeah,
Boaster
right.
is doing, but Crashies insta got 2 people down to 1.
Around identifying where that one was going to be, kind of going through the paces, getting the test over towards Rubble. Okay, what's that B site looking like? Cool, let's have a little look towards C.
Yeah.
Everything proactive in this. Does catch. I thought it might have been a bit late, but Cushy's got to be careful. They are ahead of this. Yeah, they are very ahead of this.
Oh!
She's from down below.
I thought he was gonna hit it.
Gonna get the reward.
Is this
Me
guy in
too.
high sense or like does he aim weird?
Maybe a plant.
I think it's on
Guardian
high
and
sense.
Vandal. Boaster
Freshen
going to get
E,
that
holding him
spike
is like
down,
half
of course,
the
RRQ respecting
without Valorant.
this position.
yeah.
Taking it
Yeah.
back.
Towards Mound, but, he's
We
had some
sent him in as our NA spy, then he fell in love with
I think a
Boaster, so
couple
now
of
he
3v1s or
defected.
1v3s
Yes.
from his side.
But Crashies alleviate some of that.
That's my
Crashies
headcanon, at
brought back
least.
out the paranoia. He's still here though, and they fight forward. It's Crashies.
Oh,
No way.
Crashies! Happy to see him
Rotation from
happy
RRQ,
though.
looking to try and keep pace here with where Fnatic are
It's rough that it's
So
not
moving
in
to a
it.
different country,
Would have liked
to
maybe
a
Crashies
region you have never
trying
competed
to
in
fight for that
before.
orb, having that
Like,
ultimately execute.
Ooh, what a shot from Monyet.
Those damn stingers, man.
after such a like a
Ringing after that one. Monyet's been there
rough
to keep a couple
time.
of rounds competitive.
rough
Three
time
play
in
stack.
NA, I'm really happy for him.
You're good, you ain't that good. Ooh, that is
Kayak,
costing
kayak,
a
run.
lot.
Kayak.
All does get cleared.
Surely. Not
Nicole,
back
you're
to back to
European in
back,
case you
right?
forgot.
Oh, you look at
What?
this map
Nicole, you're
again,
European?
I love that
What?
there's still control on this.
What the
Monyet kind of playing
What?
it off
Wait,
maybe
how do you- what?
Paranoia.
I didn't know that, Beckett.
Potentially set
That's
up a crazy guy over there.
crazy.
Yeah, it is. So Kron,
Oh my god. Wow.
he shouldn't have been able to get this far. That's my issue. He shouldn't have been able to get this far. Kayak's fallen, but Chronicle's still alive. He's pulling all eyes towards this way.
Oh, man.
Alert coming in at the same time from Alpha. This is getting messy. Monyet is down low on HP as well. And Alpha's taken this space. Yes, there's a player nearby.
COVID in 2025.
has to respect
Believe it
that
or not,
smoke.
COVID is a disease that was not eradicated,
Watch
like
out
many
when
other
they go into
diseases.
sight.
Great from Crazy Guy though. Nice re-clear here. Tries to swing off it. Good spacing, good trading.
I mean, it's concept eco trade. Holy sh!
You literally-
No easy approach. It's Chronicle last alive, and the time has gone from them.
What the
RR holding on to
We're
this
so
player.
silly. We're so
Absolutely.
silly.
Now back to we saw Crazy Guy using his ultimate. The round, you know, you can 100% win it. You should definitely invest in that. This is a buy.
Yeah, a pace change.
What
here,
the
and
Full
Chronicle gonna
clutch. It's
catch
still a
Crazy
thing. What are you
Guy
talking about?
instantly off the rip.
The only thing that's not a thing
Owning
anymore is
in
Prime
this
Gaming
game.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Almost in every round, I must say.
We lost that.
And look at the buy that Fnatic
It's just a flawless.
forged around it as well. This is, they've got what they could. Kayak's got a Vandal, you've got a Stinger and a Sheriff.
So here's the thing, now with the men advantage, having Kayak's ultimate and also Crashies to get that information onto the site, you trigger some of Kushi's utility. Are you going to try and go for the C execute again?
But I quite like the deeper wall. I quite like that actually from Cushy here. Wonder if it does pay dividends at this point though.
You're gonna think maybe it's on B, they still haven't explored that part of the map.
Now you can see the Prowler going through that side. You can see maybe it's going to be Crashes testing for it. Yeah, doesn't hear it either. So I quite like this adjustment. It is testing the protocols. Because if Kayak does go in, he probably would be alone at this point. Now, it does have the ult if he did want to use that as almost the bulldozering factor, but as it stands, the correct read until this rotation comes out from Fnatic. If they leave this C side of the map, the rest looks very vulnerable there.
Almost 4
30
players
seconds
from
left.
RRQ already ready on C.
Yeah, everyone they have is on that C side. They believed in it firmly, and it's wrong for now. It looks like it's going to be towards B. That's where the spike is. They've cleared through A. They've also
so
seen
cooked.
nothing. This is getting curious. This should also be setting off some alarm bells about this retake potential coming in.
Spike planted.
Plants now down. And Monyet is walking carefully, slowly, cautiously. 2 players waiting to punish. All eyes turn towards the site now. The Flood waiting to come back in. Alpha a mile away, but still here comes the pressure. Jemkin clearing Cushy there. He needs to speed up.
Big Chronicle.
He might
Chronicle.
just make it back in time, but now we're in uncomfortable positions. The C's, the Orb, the Diffuse gets ripped away from it. Monyet wants to go back though. A 2v2 and Alpha completely unconsidered.
But that's a
Gets
second
Wow.
Fnatic.
What
Very
is she
good
talking
round,
about?
And now 7 rounds
What?
for Fnatic to close their map.
Well, I have to look now. Because I'm wearing makeup, so I don't know how she saw it.
And already Monyet has fallen. Kayak. How have you found 2 so quick?
It's looking so cooked
Jemkin feels
again.
like a footnote in Kayak's story so far. A 12-5. It
He
has
had to
been
show up.
one-sided.
Jemkin had to show up in
On the
this
right
round.
side of my cheek.
Yeah, and he sadly hasn't.
Kayak has
Now,
Wait, what
Made
video
again.
is it on?
got everything
Oh,
for a Kayak round.
hold on, I'll send it to you. I don't know what they're looking
Waiting
at.
here,
I
though.
don't know what they see.
again, I like this tempo from Fnatic.
right side of
pausing
my
for a second,
cheek?
and
Good
RRQ
freezing. I think that they need this too. You know, you already have the advantage. Wait and see if there's a response for them. You have all the utility from Alpha behind you. You can rest assured.
Yep.
Bomb buddy out.
Contact made. Sphera's got to be careful here. Doesn't take too much damage, but look at the util. Yeah, it's just such.
I think she's talking about my acne.
Fnatic when they tailor make this sort of take, and it's
Well,
think that's
the game
just my
is
acne.
simple. Fnatic, I've got to say it.
Yeah, I think that's just my
Looking like
acne.
they have a
That's really
point
sweet.
of RRQ need to remind themselves of who they are. That first seed comes with a lot
Liz, do you know the
of
strokes that are banned? No.
expectation. They need to live up to it now.
I heard
I
kids buckle
That's like
up,
a
and then
time.
it was my time.
on the defense. And if you're spotting out Kayak, you might be having to start commanding that flee on site. The man was monstrous in map 1. Can he get handled early here?
Little bit of contact.
Back on
over
Haven.
an A.
Ugh.
Look at the
Already love
positions
that.
for the rest of Fnatic.
Oh, but it's been spotted. Monyet knows about this. A bit of a trade out. But I like this. I like what we're seeing, kind of
Damn.
drawing this eye towards B, trying to draw this. But if anything, you've now got to brawl with the big
Pistol.
boys down towards Long. A pop with the shield, but it doesn't save you now. Jeffkin! Surprise appearance behind, gonna find Boaster. Clears all 3. It's beautiful work from RRQ.
Absolutely gorgeous from their side, getting all of that attention, all those eyes onto B, to then have that beautiful draw, forcing Fnatic to have
What
a
do you think?
response,
Can't
put
play
some
fucking
pressure
look at
somewhere else
it.
in the map. If you have 3 people defending on A,
Double duelist?
Chronicle is going to be
That's
stopped by
weird.
that trap wire. His position revealed now for RRQ.
And I love that. Whether or not they were aware of how well they manipulated Fnatic wanted to take back space, it worked perfectly with that pressure on B. Now, can they close this out cleanly? Chronicle and Crashies to try and mount some sort of resistance. Not looking likely. Last now, Crashies, a 1v5 asked. And I think we know the answer. And it's Crazy Guy to close. Just
What's
keep it clean,
comforting
right?
food
This
when
has
you
to
don't
be a
feel
really
good?
methodical build back
Chat,
up
what
by
do you eat?
RRQ.
Yeah, but I
But
can't
think gonna
really. I'm
make
not
a bit of
supposed to
a
have tomatoes
wild card.
that
Why not?
much.
You've only got Classics is the sheriff.
Am I slightly
Alpha
allergic
that
to
you've got
it?
keep an
Yeah.
eye on, and I do want to check it.
I must wait a moment.
Actually didn't get the full information.
Oh my god,
before.
Noia.
A
Oh,
lot more
Jesus.
Players have slipped the net than they expected. You can see the surprise on their faces. Crazy guy, doesn't matter. Monyet looks lethal. Already flying back in here. They're dealing with it well. No threats to be found. Is out for the last one alive. And he's not in the action. You can see them trying to find a bit of stability.
Oh, that would
slowing
have
it
been
down.
crazy.
Now at this point they were still
I can't have
fine.
peanut
They
butter
haven't
chocolate
lost
ice
out
cream,
too
'cause I
much.
can't
There's
have
a couple of
peanuts.
pistols here and there. But these remaining weapons they'd love to keep. Alpha. Oh my god, it's good on one, but it only
This is
ended
not
up
one
with
round,
5
so let's
in
let's
the
focus
end.
up.
So,
I'm dialed in.
this would be where we
locked
start
the
to
fuck
build
in.
in. This would be game on. You can see the early beginnings here, but Monyet looks hungry. Already starting to try and take that space, puff out the chest a bit, but it's Kayak to win out
gets
this
him there?
fight. So backs away, job done. That's a tick in the box for him.
Still, Alfajer in position in case RRQ still wants to go for this A hit.
But I like the proactivity elsewhere on the map from Fnatic too, this mid-walk. It's a bit audacious in a 5v4. You don't need it necessarily, but I like it. Gen.G the one to be tested now. Is he up for it? He
I'm gonna
is.
2 times
Clears
I think.
Kayak. This is good. This is heads-up work.
I'm a
Now they
C2.
can
First time
pause
that
for a
Fnatic
second.
goes for
It's a
this.
4-4
No,
for me.
pause. They can slow things down for a second. They have
It
bonus
is
44. They now turn
a
race across the map. This keeps Fnatic
4v3
wanting that back,
for
but the
me.
freeze doesn't work.
It's
Freeze
4v3
decides to
now.
surprise for a moment and gets punished.
4v2.
Encourages Xpero to go for his own one, but Alpha's no slacking. They're really on the case. Maybe not clean on the faster tempo. That does open up a chance for a trade. This now feels a bit scrappy. Individually they're on, but clear.
2v2.
Pushes out well.
Yeah.
Up on the spike, but Boaster's not going to disrespect the
30
dart. He's
seconds
going to wait it out a moment.
Do you like
Has to
Volga
wait a
pistol?
couple
I
more.
do,
Chronicle
but I
to
don't know
get
where to get
closer.
it anywhere here.
It's going to take a
I like,
stealthy, going to force out that
the
drone.
strawberry
It's going to be spotted, but as you're
version.
saying,
We could get
Chronicle's just
different
joining
versions.
the fight. 2v2 situation.
They hear the steps as well. Gen.G going to be blinded. Now it's game on. Cushy forced to swing. Punishes!
Damn, they
It's
bonus them?
Dream!
That's him.
Beginning for RRQ. He was the one who picked up the pace. Speaking of pace, Monyet back to business. Fighting down long. And speaking of fights,
Dude.
Boaster's failed his there.
Dude.
Gen.G all too aware. These smokes, these plays that Fnatic are making feel, I don't want to say
This was an
readable, but
interesting
similar.
smoke.
Right, there's a lot of tape of Fnatic here. And someone I do want to talk about in this round, unless it gets a bit messy, is Alpha. It's rare he underperforms. But
Yesterday he did not have a good haven.
no, he did not. And even he was saying on his socials that, you know, he wasn't that happy about it. It's something that I want to see more from him on. We know the potential is there. It's rare to see him having an off game. This is a chance to make up for it. But a slowish start, 2 to 3, not exactly the worst in the world. But again, you hold it to a high standard when you talk about, you know, the young wonder kid. But this round shouldn't be the one that they get too much of a fight back on. RRQ need to be able to handle their business
I'm
here.
thinking
don't
if I
wanna
want to
see silly
swim ranked or not
mistakes.
after.
Would you consider that a silly mistake?
I
So
mean,
you don't feel
Kayak in that
too
shot,
great.
it just feels like it's a Kayak moment. But in the meantime, what they've done is really good. They've taken control of this C site.
I mean,
They should
Rest
be able
is
to get
cool
into a good
and
post plant
important.
here, and there shouldn't be too many worries.
Yeah, and I
Getting
can do a
Gen.G
long
that
stream
spike, so
tomorrow.
he's one away from his ultimate.
Cutting through.
That could definitely make the difference.
Yeah, I have a hell of a
on
long
the
day
next
tomorrow.
round.
Gen.G is the one who's probably going to receive the vast majority of Fnatic's attention. First player swings off the back of the clone, but now Monyet there to support, slows down the tempo. Crazy Guy going to try and disconnect away towards long as well. Time being bought here.
Kayak on the flank now with that stinger.
And it is Stingers though. You can see the range being held by Xpero as well. He wants to keep it at arm's length. Having a little bit of a back and forth, but again for Kayak it's... Oh! Okay, that's a shot.
Yo.
But Gen.G quells that threat. Down to the 3v3, but time is going to start ticking here. They still have the smoke towards the spike. He's still got none. Yeah! Beaming him down! This guy's aim is nothing to be underestimated as Chronicle is a formality. RRQ are here. Hearing them already back away is pretty good, and I don't think the Aldrone actually managed to press that corner, but Monyet's got 2 players to deal with. Kayak wants the information, Monyet wants a fight. He wants blood, and he's going to only get his own left on the floor here. Nice follow-up from
I
Kayak.
don't like
as
it.
well. It's clean. The spike does go down. That's a big bit of info, but pressure on the C site as well. I'm a little bit baffled by this one. Gen.G almost over-succeeding here, pulling the players away, and now they want to make the most of that.
4v3, Boaster now peeking on to see with that operator.
Ooh, Kron, that was kind of nasty. Boaster, shot goes astray. Thought that was his all day, not to be. But a 2v4
This guy's
Bayer,
bullets
these are
aren't
the
real.
rounds that can break
30
the
seconds.
spirits if you lose them.
Cage triggered.
How can
Spike
they...
is going to go down.
Gen.G goes walking.
Yeah.
I quite like this. He's got to get proactive. They need to get a
the
kill. but
timing!
Yeah, he's been spotted. This would be a miracle if he even survives. He does get down Kron. That's still valuable damage, but a very heads-up jump spot from Crashies. Noting out Xpero. Swings in. Can't
Oh,
deal with
if he
it
wasn't
for
shielded.
Natty. So how do RRQ keep this in mind? Kayak's got his. as well to throw into the mix. Player spotted. Monye on the hunt. This
Oh,
guy
we
is
should
so
have had that.
bloodthirsty
Oh yeah,
on
but
the
yeah, it's
market.
hungry.
Sheer
Holy
aggression.
shit.
And it doesn't look like it's particularly stopping either. He is off to the races.
Did he not clear that? Oh.
He gets hit by everything and still...
into the site. Crashes, left isolated, he's in trouble. Because look who's hunting him down. Does well on one, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god, this is unreal. And again, Boaster needs to start landing these. He's got to
How does
start
Monye
landing.
get hit by
Oh!
everything and
Take it
still
away,
lives
Kayak. It's time to
for
save
so
it.
Dude,
long?
hot
Remember
armor
that.
type shit.
You have to. 100 credits in the bank for him.
The tempo that RRQ are playing with is just gorgeous, Bayer. I love this.
But it is so
Well, the
necessary
thing
for them.
about the video is
They've
you
been
don't know
struggling
why
so
I have
much.
it.
There it is.
And
Kayak,
I tried the
Boaster is going to
BPPV
go down.
exercises and they
Four
don't do
alive on the
anything for
side
me.
of
Rough map one. Show us who you are. Show us why you had that first place in APAC. Show us why people were eyeing up Jemkin like he was the second coming of Christ. This guy was everything, and I like this.
Fancy.
Again,
Okay.
they've set this idea. There's going to be pressure. There's going to be a lot of players behind
No,
it.
he's not in.
And Fnatic have reacted as they feel as though they should.
Definitely had
Did
the
you see the
trip.
trip or did you hear
To
it?
this.
Okay.
And all the meanwhile.
But I don't think he wants to it because of
They're
the
in
shield
door.
pop.
RRQ getting that plant
And you know
down.
what?
Fnatic are being out.
Good work, boys.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Spike's going to go
Oh,
down.
and they have a huge target on this
Lot
guy.
of noise from Monye. Nothing is going to be spotted. And all the positions from RRQ. Kushi already taking control of that garage, clearing it out with the drone, the paranoia. Oh, not going to
Why is
hit.
Crashes aware
Crashes
of
is
aware
going
of
to
this?
hit.
I don't understand.
Yeah, okay.
He's just better.
Don't make Boaster jealous.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But
Forgot
there's
he's
still a
taken.
post plant, right? There's still a post plant here that is going to be hard to break because of the time. You can hear it. The clock's already ticking. So it's going to be down to the wire. And Monye will happily invest the ult if it means the round's secured. And he's just going to go nuclear. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Dropping the bodies
Oh.
until Crash is denied. But this is round one. Again, I love what we are seeing. RRQ
Dude, this is like a different
playing
RRQ,
with the
bro.
conditioning.
Looks so
They know
confident.
that
Love
Monye's
it.
been in there.
Full bingo, full house for the side of the Ultimates of Fnatic. We saw that the round on the attack that RRQ got on Lotus was with all of those Ultimates.
Hold on. Just waiting to see if anyone would dare disrespect that smoke. You can see the temptation for it. Yeah, they're going for it. And it's all a ruse. They're going to leave Xfero out here. That's fine. Backline player, and all in the meantime, they're building towards C. It's a win out for Boaster, though.
Boaster's
Xfero,
bullets
C
haven't
site
been
now open. You're looking at
real
likes of
with
Chronicle
the
over
big
on this
guns.
side.
He
Does have
buys a
support
classic,
from
he
Kayak.
double dinks
They've
this
got plenty
guy.
of ults to
Okay.
play with if they feel like they need this still.
Make it make sense.
A lot to
Literally
be
just make it make
utilised.
sense.
Into the post bomb, we look at the utility. Monye still got plenty. Jemkin still with a bit. Crazy Guy has a full house basically in place, so a lot to be done here. And this
Money is key.
position could be everything. Timing, patience, pays with one. He
Oh,
gets
no,
the
only
one.
They now need to ready themselves for what's coming. Spots out the player and gets the kill. Jemkin's done well. Layers to this though. Kushi's still going to
Oh,
be in
good.
position for this.
Good
They
Kayak.
can't make the most of this ult coming out from
Good Kayak. I meant
They've
good
been
Gorilla
denied
from
this.
Kayak,
Kushi's
not
in
good
trouble
Kayak.
though.
Good Kayak.
Overwhelmed by Kron.
Good Kayak.
Down to two. Jemkin and Crazy Guy, can you hold on to this up against the three of Fnatic? The fuse started. Denied the first player.
Oh, they don't know where he is.
Fuse is coming in. They can't take
And
him
he
away
smoked him
from
off. He missed his smoke. Look, Anna's like a
They do have this ult.
spider sense.
Util being cleared. Chronicle just trying to drift in behind that though. So they've got to be quick on their toes if they want to
Wait,
try and
Chronicle.
punish it. And he doesn't.
Chronicle? I
Swing
can't
the
fucking
window
see
by
that.
any means. Backside now controlled and they're gonna
Wait,
get
I
the
saw
plant
goes
off
crazy
this.
here. Alpha goes
I'm
crazy here.
surprised that Alpha does not stop that from happening. He
Yeah, that was.
lives
Oh,
his
he
movement,
didn't.
That kill contract for
I
the
thought he was gonna
retake,
spam.
Trying to get someone
I thought he
out
was gonna
of
go for the
fight.
kill contract.
Xfair waiting way behind, expecting Fnatic
Stop the
to
plant,
again
pushing after
push
that.
through A.
No, I guess
But
they weren't there
have been
quick
punishing
enough.
those flanks
Yeah.
a lot, right? The amount of times we see a player behind, but this mostly is going to be going through CT, through Garage. There's that ult, and
Okay,
there's the
who's
catch.
that? I guess
Jemkin
Jemkin.
taken. In the
They go
meantime,
in.
the
They flood in
Paranoia then
now.
pushed in. You can see Monyet picking up the space. And the
No
ult is
way.
not won by
Oh my
Alpha.
God.
Against the odds. Monyet cleared backside, but then
Okay.
Jemkin.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
That's the player we've been waiting to see.
That is the Jenkin that we were promised and is finally arriving.
And also, I
Just like
appreciate
to
another
go
lurking
through
controller.
The checklist.
I think looking
They
control's
shouldn't
good.
be making errors. They can take their time
Like
here. They
TPing
don't
over
have to
shit.
play at the tempo that Fnatic would want.
And I get to look on Astron
Money's
split,
not the
so.
best. Too many
Mhm.
rounds
Global
on the
smokes,
side of
baby.
RRQ. Taking their time, and Alpha is trying to go for time in here. Crazy Guy going to be the end for of this
Crazy
round for
guy.
him.
Yep,
I mean, the way Monyet plays Neon is so fun.
What RRQ were dreaming
Literally,
of.
do you know what it reminds
Played
me
in
of?
well with the
Do you
curiosity of
remember,
Fnatic
like,
players,
when
and also
Baby
probably
Bay
just
first
Alpha
played
wanting to feel
Neon
like he can
on
get into this
Haven,
game
like
3-9
years
and
ago?
quiet game for
I don't
Everyone's
think I
like,
was
what
in
is he
it.
doing?
But
A bit, you know, unlucky
Oh
he got
my
a
god,
break,
I
and
remember
was
it being like,
oh,
he's
is
so
the
stupid
guy
for this.
that
Like,
is
what the and I was like, oh wait, shit, no, he's actually a pioneer. Like this is insane. It kind of reminds me of that sort of like stuff that Noia is getting away with, and stuff that Andre got away with.
And RRQ just
He was ahead of his era.
He was. It was literally like I vividly remember where I was when I said to my coworker, "That's so dumb. What is Baby Bay doing?" My bad. That's on me, dog. And now I'm like, Baby Bay was the pioneer.
Damn. Oris crashed into Piastri?
Let's see if you
What
can
are you
recover
talking
anything
about?
these last couple of rounds.
I'm watching.
Right?
What are you?
Again, though, in this moment for RRQ, they can flip the score themselves, right?
God!
They come back into this call, yeah, nice timeout, guys. Anyway, we're going to just change things up.
Literally just went, what are you talking about? And I guess my thing is, oh my god.
Is deep within enemy territory, and
He kills one.
No way.
He did actually get Gen.G down, which is why.
Yes, have confidence, not ego.
I thought that was on
You
the
can
money. It
think that
wasn't
you're
the
better
second time.
than
But the plant's gonna be coming
like
in now.
other people than your teammates,
Garage
but
pressure
when it
from
comes to your teammates, you need to
Alpha
like listen
coming
to
in
them
soon,
if they
but
come
Mon
with
gets two and wonders.
input
Didn't
for
even
you.
catch that one. But for now, you look at what they've got in the post plant. Still got that
And also people
paranoia,
that
still
is
got a
better
lot
than
to
you.
play with here. And Alpha's got to be an
Wow.
instigator. We've got to see the man, the Wonder Kid himself. He needs to make it.
Literally before this trap, I don't know if you saw it, they're like, Lando, like there's a safety car. Do you want to like, take a, we have a free pit stop. And he was like, yeah, sure. And now he's the one that is forced to stop. Dude.
Yo.
Yeah, there's nothing behind that. We've cleared it. I like
Well,
this leg
when I have
pressure from
minutes
Sewer
without
as well.
soup.
That could potentially catch him. No.
Front
Mon
right, hit
wins
back
that
left. But
fight.
like,
Boaster goes down.
it just
Onwards,
seems
Seagull
like
try and take
we're
the
not
fight on this.
communicating or we're being stupid. You know what I mean?
Demolishing Fnatic. Kron trying to hold some space in.
Okay, Chronicles. Show 'em. All right,
I
Chronicles.
thought he was
Okay,
gonna hit a
okay.
clip. I really thought he was gonna hit a
She's
clip.
alive in a 1v4. Oh,
He went, yep, I'm
this
sorry,
is
it's all my bad, all my fault,
outstanding
unlucky, sorry,
from
stupid for me.
RRQ.
Oh, Lando.
Cool.
Wait,
Look
I
at the
don't even
state
my
of
sign up
those
on a color. What, who do we want? Fnatic or RQ? They're both
Go
orange.
into the second half now. And it is going to be
What's orange?
sweaty palms for Fnatic here. They need a pistol, and that's not how you start it.
Yeah, Alpha cannot seem to connect on this Haven. And him going first with that Sheriff.
Oh boy.
I'll find him out. He's about to buy as well.
Gamers.
Well, the start of the end, potentially. As we wait, look at the presence on this side. 4 players for RRQ, all here.
This is rough.
Get everyone.
Smoke going in, they
It's
feel
about to be a fucking
confident in the
disaster,
hole.
holy
They know
shit.
where they are. The paranoia divine. It divides the approach, but actually Chronicles 6. Hello? Hello? Sorry. How is Cushy alive? And how did Fnatic just win that fight? They had no right
He
to be
stunned
able
his
to do it.
teammates.
Somehow walking in
Oh
towards
my
A,
gosh.
deep in enemy hands, and they walk out with players' advantage.
If he doesn't
Xpero
stun his
has a
teammate, they probably win the
mountain
round.
to climb.
Yeah.
Right, left, center, just about every position, all complementary. How do you try and divide that? You don't. He needs a bit of it, old Boaster, given the
Revealing area.
battle cry here, but
Nice shot.
from Kayak.
You cannot doubt in second round if there is even one.
If they
right,
bonus
it
them, we
has
can
to
say
go
there's
to
a map on
Kayak.
our
This
hands.
guy is
Yeah.
monstrous in his
Then,
and Crashies
let me say
concise as
the
ever.
magic word, if you will.
Plays it well. No loose threads being found here.
Over there.
I think
like
I
that
can
you
drive
use
the safety
second
car pretty
round,
well,
you've
too,
got
I
in
can't
that
lie.
opener, you go and farm
Is it going like
some
125
thinking about
miles
the
per hour?
length
Yes.
that this
Could I learn?
could
Also,
have.
yes.
Oh god,
Oh
what
my
are we doing?
God.
What are we doing? Stop faffing about. What are we doing?
Hey, you wanna become
Alpha,
safety car driver or something?
Thank you for remembering who you are.
I want to become the driver.
Bloody hell. I
The-
didn't love seeing that, Bayer.
The
That
driver?
made me
Nicole,
get
you would
nervous.
not, Nicole. If you were afraid of planes and you were not afraid of F1 cars, what the
Well,
are you talking
I'm,
about?
I'm afraid of being in the
And now
air.
Alpha is going to be the one farming
I don't like when
his
there's no ground
ultimate.
underneath me.
The spike can be planted anytime. And Crazy Guy's just wandering
like afraid
around
of heights,
with
you know?
Classic on the other side of the map.
I'm also afraid of heights,
Play.
but...
Play. Alpha gonna get a lot of farm for that.
Oh,
makes
Russell
such a
once.
joke.
This, bro.
Gonna need
George
better
Russell,
in the first
man.
half.
Yeah.
Which, again, you've got to feel like there will be a lot in the tank for him.
All
if he can
because
just get
Piastri
himself
and Norris
activated here, and he
crashed.
needs a farming round, right? Get the confidence building. And normally we wouldn't have that discussion, but a couple of bad maps can certainly make those issues occur.
For the side of our
Someone's watched. We just don't know that because everybody's car is except
on
McLaren.
the first half.
Then.
Again, they don't
Yuki,
need
yo,
to
Yuki
overly
though.
worry
Yuki
because
was fighting for that
RRQ,
spot.
don't wanna
I know
make
I think he had
it seem
11th, but he was
making
fighting
kind
for
of,
it.
Not silly investments, I guess, but they don't need to overplay their hand. They've got
Yeah,
plenty
if
of
he has a
rounds to play
better
with
like,
it.
what's it
See
called?
them keep some composure. Yes, Fnatic.
Like if he doesn't start.
Solid in this. They'll
18th
always
or
give you a
something.
fight back. You know, there is caliber to this team for a reason.
I love Yuki, my short king.
Nice
See?
attempt there
I
from
also love
Kayak,
Yuki.
but forced away. Now,
Yeah, I saw that video of him
they now know it's a deeper offsite post
jumping over the turnstiles. I love the video.
Are you playing ranked after? It depends on how I feel after the food I have. Wait, it's a map. No.
Oh my god, wait, we're being bonus. Oh my god. Oh, they didn't say the. Oh my god!
I think if I could get oatmeal in a million different flavors, I could probably eat it like for every meal. I used to hate the texture, but now it's like, I don't know, I like it.
On the first half, and now he's got a lot of players, and he can't get past the first hurdle. Kayak with a good clear, keeping Fnatic on the warpath. And a re-clear towards middle as Monocle is waiting.
Oh my god.
Where is everyone hiding?
Impression. And this should be the
Such a
slam
chill
dunk now,
dish, yeah it
really.
is.
No surprises.
This is so easy
for
to
Crazy
make.
Guy and Kron. Good tag as well towards Xfero.
Having the position in both of the players, think about how Crazy Guy and Xfero, well, most of the people from RRQ,
Was it
even though
auto-modded?
they were able to get that round.
You know what?
For chill, for the word chill.
The economy wasn't the best, so getting the
Because
kills here
people
is
always tell me
also
to
very
chill.
important for Fnatic. Remove those rifles.
Yeah. And even in the loss, obviously,
Listen,
5 of them
do
were
we have a
alive,
game on
so
our
they
hands?
get to build their
Do we
finance
dare say
Nice.
we have a game on our
substantially throughout
hands?
these last couple of rounds.
This is a Fnatic classic comeback right here, bro.
Not really gonna be.
Damn.
Bro, it's been some.
It was also kind of COVID. I remember everyone having to go there
excellent, but Kayak, he heard it. He fancied
super
getting back
early
into this.
for the
This Crazy Guy. But this round
quarantine
isn't one
stuff.
that I'm all
And then I
that
remembered
mindful.
there was no
It is
lower
just
bracket.
classics.
So everybody who
For
was
Fnatic, as long
there
as they don't, you
for
know,
2
forget to maybe
weeks
kill the person defusing the
quarantining
spike,
had one
they should be
game
fine.
and then they were
This is
sent
also
home.
very important, right? They're clearing the
Yeah.
rest of the
Which I
site
think
to
is
get
kind
players alive, but you want your finances to be as clean as possible. Yes, the bank is wonderful for them. But again, if they want to close this in the second map,
I am a
they're
fan
going
of
to
lower
need
brackets.
way more rounds.
Mhm.
RRQ just trying to find something, but probably just waiting to die to the spike. Those ultimates already building up. Kushi also, one of the players that we were highlighting. I really want to see his development on this second half, especially for Sola, so close to his ultimate as well. I don't want him just as a support player. I think that he has so much more to give to this RRQ roster.
Very much.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's a cute shot.
And Jar looks very suspect.
Okay.
Kayak, though.
Alright, you know what? I'm not mad. Not mad at all.
Save my head
Fact.
self.
Oh! Mark my words, RRQ lose this, they take attack after this.
What's the look from Fnatic to begin
Mark
with?
my words. And you'll be like, wow, Liz, you're
An
so smart.
early
I'm like, I know.
fight Towards A.
I think
I
they
know.
Normally a safe pair
understand
of
that
hands,
their
though. I don't see
defense
making
relies
many
on having
errors.
a lot,
Kayak quickly clearing
so they
that
got that
C-side.
up, and if that doesn't work, they're definitely gonna take attack. You're right.
Making that utility.
I agree with you.
Like, listen, I swear to God,
Choices.
it's
These are all the right choices thus far,
it's
right?
literally
As
like
you
it's the
navigate
like
away
sixth
from
sense of
most
like, can I go to the bathroom?
clean
Like I know I have a feeling I can
deep
go
post
run to
plans
the
with a lot
bathroom
of
here.
ults to
Hell
bank
yeah.
on. This is very, very good thus far.
Same at Sex, Pharaoh Chronicle has to
My
be
problem
in
is
the
so
BCT
small, I don't
Americas
even have to
has-
run to the
Finding
bathroom.
Moni fairly
Like, it's
soon.
right there.
BCT Americas has taught me a lot, including how fast I need to pee certain
So
times.
much
And
Yeah.
I will
RRQ.
book
The tag could be
it!
leaked now.
Okay.
Dude, in the ESA facility,
Into the
our
side.
bathroom
Paranoia
is a
gonna
year
find
away.
Boaster.
Like,
Gonna get himself
unironically.
out of dodge, but that's 3 players
Oh
now.
my-
Just
wait,
like
you don't have a lot of
this
time
is
between
his
maps, though.
opportunity. Backs away towards
No,
one.
we have 5
Now
minutes,
Fury
and then
layer
they're
on
like,
top,
are you guys all
literally
are? And they're always like, yeah, one's in the restroom. And they get to defuse again, bro.
Oh, they didn't get the right guy!
Sneaky diffuses.
Honestly, because the ult goes for the person that's closest to you, right?
Yeah.
That's smart.
You
But they
have to.
Okay, I respect. You know what?
Across the finish line, right? This
Absolute
is all
cinema, dare I
lovely
say.
stuff. They still
Absolute
need to
cinema,
land that
dare I
final
say.
round. Now Fnatic still have
The clone is so
finances,
good against the ult.
because most of the time they've lost the
Yeah.
round when there's like 3 of them alive. So for now, they can still get this purchase. They still have Crashy's ult, but they need to stick the landing.
So good for RRQ to save the distances in the previous round, something that they also
Dude, I was
are
saying
doing
something, I can't
in
remember it
this
now.
one. Of
So,
course, Monier is the exception.
Damn it, Alpha.
Gen.G,
holy.
you absolute beauty.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Now they start
Cooked,
firing
GG.
back.
My
It's
food
a
is nearly level
injury.
10.
Salt to the wound.
Oh my god.
Some space here, take something
Feel bad
away.
for your duo. He's a Fnatic fan. Leah, you need to step up and be an emotional leader when you duo with him next time, okay?
They're surrounded. Kayak gonna try and find it out, but Xfero gonna find him. Trades out effectively. Alpha.
Oh, wait.
It was too for a second and then it wasn't.
3, baby.
Oh, GG! Oh my god, it started? Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought the tech push would be longer. Lol.
but these pistols have been elusive for them. They've not had the best time. And Gen.G right off the rip.
Chamber.
Che.
But Chronicle will take it. He'll be happy enough with a win on this.
Oh, this is a fun-ass comp from Fnatic.
4v3 now.
Double Sensi, but it's none of the usual ones.
Money already approaching mid, and Chronicle's just waiting for him.
He's ready like an absolute book. Control from
Damn.
Chronicle. As now Boaster should be set up as well. Yeah, this is just perfect. Everything happening the way they wanted.
I need there to be another tag. I'm so sorry, but I need it.
Has been very
I need to eat. I need to eat.
I need to get my food.
If you're going to start with a bang, if you have to do it from the attack, you're going to need those ultimates onto the sides. And for those executes, the spike is going to go down. No opposition.
SB is in the server.
Cushy just coming in from the other side of the map.
And again, we roll our minds back to the fact that we have seen RRQ here. It was up against Wolves, and it wasn't a great performance in my mind.
Can I just say, if you play Spider-Man Marvel Rivals, I'm with you, okay?
Wow.
Played in on maybe suffering a little bit. Cushy was great, but it wasn't the same sort of effect that we'd seen them have before. Their ability to kind of
I might actually have the ability to play. I thought I wouldn't, but now like some of my meds kicked in to the point where I feel like I can take my other meds and get ready to play.
I can go back to the whole narrative building thing, right? I can,
So don't push yourself.
Right, okay.
No, but I would only play for a little bit, not very long.
Oh, the crowd. Cushy! He takes a second glance. Oh my god, he's seen both of them. Stop it. Cushy, relax!
RRQ just leaving the space.
What about main Wolverine? Somebody asked.
That knife, I think, didn't catch anyone.
Take flight.
And
I
he's
think
going
this
to go
is
down.
in focus.
A is completely open for Fnatic to take the spike down. And they're going to do it with.
And another buffer. I'm gonna freak out. It's okay, it's on the
no
eco.
Position again. 4 players from RRQ on
That killed me.
Easy entry on the side for Fnatic.
Yeah, she's locked.
Getting their scaling right as well.
What about Wolverine mains? Liz, how are you feeling about them?
What's up?
Yeah. What about the Wolverine mains? Are they okay?
Again, have not pissed me off, so you're good.
Oh
yeah.
If you piss me off, then we have an issue.
But for RRQ,
Can you turn up a bit?
knowing position
no.
there, and they don't allow any build of those ults, but Fnatic are going looking.
Slowly but surely. Oh, they want the orbs.
Alpha, nice. Nice. And a third, not to be. But for him, that's great though. Again, you're building that ult early. You're building confidence early. Cushy again, bro.
That's better than a Marshall. Yeah.
Like, the round's done. It's very similar to the first, but he's still farming up. He's still, I mean, he's
Damn.
farming ults.
Time of grace.
Probably
Fnatic to
changed
come up with
it.
some
Now I
very
don't know
set
what
play,
the fuck my
something
code
that
is. So.
RRQ is just not prepared for.
Yeah, this is how well does RRQ.
But I could have just told them.
too, right?
Like,
This
they're
is
super
gonna
nice
be a big
people.
test.
I even have the main
Gen.G
guy's number. I'm
goes
just
for a
like,
swing, and he certainly misses out,
you know?
looking clean with that. But Monyet is not stopping. This seems a bit too risky for me. He's not really got the get out of jail free. The plan was flawed.
I
from
don't
the
like
start,
it.
It felt like trying to make something happen over towards A main, but it's just fallen apart.
We just need a highlight reel of Stinger kills from this tournament, because some of them, massive impact in the round. 5v3 situation for Fnatic. Getting closer and closer to securing this bonus. But still, they're being cautious. Chronicle looking up for mid. Everybody just gather up, waiting for RRQ to maybe go on the aggression again.
Yeah, still presence on this side, and this will confirm that they want to stick towards it. 3 players will be here. So Fnatic need someone to deal with this.
Oh yeah.
It is dealt with. Crazy Guy doesn't get cleared, but I think that they've got a good read on it. Doesn't get affected by the shock dart.
Still has Yuto.
And we're getting down to 30 seconds. This is where things can go wrong. It's when if crossfires aren't cleared, corners aren't checked, it can go terribly wrong, as Crazy Guy already does well. 20 seconds, where are you going, Fnatic? You gotta keep fighting forward. And Crazy Guy reads it. He reads Chronicle's position absolutely perfectly. The smoke keeping him alive. 13 seconds, we're running out of time here. Flash here, buys a couple more seconds, and they are doing it. They're digging in their heels.
Really?
Fnatic leaving it too late in the day. 4 seconds. Xpero just needs to live here, surely. Just buy his time.
oh my god!
Just this 3 rounds with everything that is at stake and how close the previous round was. Gen.G is waiting.
I'm looking at the rotation of Monyet too, is where does he decide to go? That deep smoke towards middle, I think, is causing him enough
That's what
worry
say
at this
motherfucker
point,
cares.
but they are going back round
Mother,
towards A, so
wait,
they are
sorry,
putting
I
different
can't
players
read.
here. And holding
Liz
the
just
line
want
is
to say
Gen.G.
mother.
He's the
Mother.
one
love your coverage on games and low-key carry. Aw, thank you so much, Furious. That's so sweet. Thank you. You didn't have to say that. Very kind of you.
He's there when you need him. Went Fnatic.
Investing into that outlaw again when the money's not good and when the shields are definitely not going to be heavy is a very, very good investment to make. Keeps you safe for the rest of the round, for the rest of the half, sorry. Building up that economy.
Liz, do you know when the round is over, coach writing the book, what are they writing? Depends on the coach and depends on
It's not worked out, but I like it. Oh wait, this is
what they want. Got some question if Finesse will start. No, he's retired now.
Investment to throw in from Cushy there. That felt maybe a bit too desperate for me.
This composition is a pain in the ass because
It's
there's
not a
so
dumb
many
question.
TPs.
There are no dumb questions.
On the Yoru. Oh, and
How the f I not?
and
Are
again
you
for
shitting my
Gen.G,
dick
you
right
could
now?
understand the temptation to want to play
Oh.
into it. Maybe them
No, yeah, I did deserve it,
lingering
never
around
mind.
in middle just encouraged that. But again, just walks into it. He was meant to be maybe the ace up the sleeve, but it isn't at all. Messi there from
Paris, just
Crashies.
curious.
Sorry,
I
guys,
might
keep
go to
his
cover
life.
it. I don't think
Nothing towards B. There's still 2 players here. They are
they'll
only
invite me
classics,
to be like
but there's
talent
a lot
for
of
it.
damage done here. Oh my god.
But
Xfero with a jump scare on Alpha, who
Maybe.
stays
I
alive.
don't know.
3 kills for himself. But this site is not free, Bayer.
1
30
enemy
seconds.
remaining.
Nice clear on towards Crazy Guy.
30 seconds left.
And that is Diligence from Chronicle. Very good. Very, very good. Now, Cushy, you're not gonna do it anymore. That's fine. This was
yeah, I
a
love
bit
the pants. The
dangerous
pants are
from Fnatic,
cool.
but it
We love the
worked out,
Kirby
and
pants.
nevertheless, trying to be played in by Crashies. And this should be Jemkin now ready himself. But yeah, gets out of danger. He's not fancying sticking around here. Almost tailor-made poison on the catch there towards Market. Jemkin's got Alpha though, and they've still got control of B main. The initial plan is not going to be keeping coming this way. Surely they adjust.
Yeah, I liked what the utility we were seeing from Chronicle.
Hold on, I'm looking towards A, right? It doesn't even seem open either. You've got Monyet sat with a judge, controlling this space still. Oh my god, the timing. The timing. He was within lethal. Screw it! Stay on the ghost, no sweat. Crazy Guy's still here, and this kind of adjustment of plan is difficult for Fnatic. Kayak gonna clear through Jemkin though, opens up a chance, and Crazy Guy feels so. There's no safety on this site, right? Look where that spike is. Oh my god, it's Sparrow. It depends where they go with this now.
In heaven,
This
man.
could be
He's got
everything
this.
or it could be nothing. That dart does not reveal! But Crashy's heads up as
Crash
ever.
is so
They are
aware.
taking the tour of Ascent, and they are seemingly winning it, navigating past most of the danger. The TP is here. Monyet makes it in time, but he still just has that judge. He's got the ghost, he sees them. Paranoia in play, he's still trying to make this one work. 15 seconds, can he buy the precious time here? Kayak watching for it, waiting. Plant comes in. Monyet can't affect it yet. Waiting for support to come in, but Crazy Guy's a mile away, and they know it. By this point,
What
even
the f is going on?
He's up by Market. Oh, Crazy Guy lives up to the name, pops the ult, but it's Chronicle, ice cold in these situations. But there's a timer on what he can do. Gotta get going!
What the f
We
comes
can
to
see
specific
Jemkin
place,
is
if
one
you
away
order
from
a
his
lot for
ultimate.
them,
He
or like
secures
frequent,
one kill.
they will
He
just give you
could
extra
be the
food.
difference maker.
So now my salad is like
Round number 7.
huge.
Frame very close. Fnatic again going for this mid control.
That's a good spot.
They've done this before. I've seen similar things, right? But you can see the Fnatic, we talk about learning on the fly, they certainly are, but Monyet picks the right target.
I don't think I would
Walks
want to
away
stay in
Alpha
US
and
for
backs
life.
away. Crazy Guy now
I think I
gets
want to live
contact
somewhere
with
else.
Red a
Maybe
lot of
Canada.
this. They've got an idea of where 3 players are.
Antonelli,
out of the 4
PS3,
that still
Alpha,
stand
Nuclear,
for
Saints,
Fnatic.
Gas Saints. Well, it doesn't mean
Well, from
anything
the
from PS3
eyesight,
if he's
of
just out of
course,
the race.
we
But
see Kayak ready to get on that TP. He also has his ultimate, but oh, he decides to go for it, gathering all the information onto A.
I mean, it's a bold play. Fnatic still have to walk into a pretty stacked site here. Change out of Paranoias as Monyet waits. Tucked behind Dice. Kayak can't really challenge the back of the site here. They might get stuck in towards main. Not again, surely. Kayak just pries open the site. Apparently that's all they need. Kayak just strolling in. Is enough
He's
to
got
get
everyone.
them over the potential hurdle. Sparrow just a second behind. As now, this is a pretty much done round.
Piastri survived the crash.
Pretty much done. Still, Fnatic, they work for those orbs. Crashes,
triggered.
gets one closer to his ultimate. And speaking about ultimates, with this plant, Chronicle gets
But
hit.
what did he finish as? Third?
Kayak wants it.
That's brutal. Fnatic though. Jemkin too, because there's obviously that want to play into it and be pivotal and you know, be aggressive in a way, but he has been caught on a couple of timings by Alpha in middle. I want to see him find a way to deal with that tempo now.
Speaking about tempo, Kayak is ready to walk. He is going to be
30
spotted.
seconds left.
2 of the players, the rotation coming in from RRQ. And again, they might find each other at CT.
Boaster
20
still has his
seconds.
TP,
They're
and
walking
this is
into
now
fucking
running
tree
really,
again.
really late. Okay, this
We're
will
after
help
Shoemaker
things,
is done.
but
I think
Monyet might have been
it's
out of it, but
management
Kayak gonna catch
issues
the
other
rotate.
than
Kayak
drivers.
goes down again,
Because it feels
10
like no matter
seconds,
who they
please
have,
don't make
it's like
seconds
cooked.
left.
This could be unthinkable if he denies the plant on this one. Oh my god, Monyet! That might have been everything! Look at the time now, it's too late!
They
I'm
won
pretty
the round
this
off
is
of
way
that?
too late. Monyet makes a monstrous
What the-
work for their dinner. How do they navigate this? Now normally it's been Kayak kicking down A and just getting 2, but if they are made to slow
They're
play
defaulting
through this
much
map,
quicker
how
right
is
now.
that fair? Really need to see Gen.G playing this perfectly though, because again, he might be the one in that crosshair instantly.
I mean, they've had some huge jobs for Ari.
With that operator.
Sending
The
players
RRQ,
into
they're not
pits
giving
when they
a
don't
single
mean
inch.
to.
They know what they're facing, and they know what's worked for them.
Fucking up
And I
pits.
like this, sitting a bit deeper, as I said, I think is a good reaction. Fnatic do like this late control towards tree, they've been playing it, and I also like this push out towards B main. This hasn't been an area they've been contesting often, this gives them good information. This is solid, this is a nice approach, 45 seconds, and none of that contested space has been taken by Fnatic.
This is
yet,
giving me
barring
war
maybe Cat
flashbacks.
And now tree. They can't late play back into B because they're going to be so behind the curve on the information. And that's, I mean, that's divine from Gen.G. The spike is pivoting. Now it's going to be a crunch. Chronicle's good at this, but if they keep their eyes on the prize here, and again, Xfero does do well on towards Kayak, but late in the day they've made the run work here. Chronicle saving them from what could have been a disaster. It felt like RRQ started to get the read on sitting deep, making them explore further, but Fnatic saved by Chronicle's diligence, but it's still a 3v3. It's not impossible, just a little improbable when you look at who's here. Chronicle's control is legendary. Swings off the pop of the ult, but that's a player without a gun in their hands. They can try and gap.
That's exactly what happens. That's always what happens with Fnatic, or with the Ferrari.
Catching Gen.G. Monyet looks for a target, dives in on site. Can't quite control on the first try. Can't get the spray. Crazy guy now needs a 1v3 as Fnatic holding all the cards. Chronicle fall into the trap of
This is kind of okay.
proactive
We
with
can probably
these
play a
ults,
bit.
play, you know, in towards this fight on Cat. The temptation, obviously, so sweet, but again, for Fnatic, they've been really good at clearing this. And you can see Kayak is so locked in. Oh my god, he snapped back so quick.
Damn.
And again, this was kind of off the back of that want of maybe playing in Gen.G a little bit, taking some of that space, but Xfero's the one to do well here. Taking away Chronicle is huge.
Absolutely. They've been putting up a lot of utility to those drones that we were speaking of. Not only he gets the kill, he also gets to use his ultimate.
Oh my god, how long was I away?
Take
Jesus
space on one
Christ.
side, but in the meantime, they push.
They kinda got
so
rolled.
What are they
deeper towards A main. They don't need to go further than this.
They're
With him
just
being
kind of
here,
getting rolled. They've had like
so
one
much
round that was like
information, and
good.
again, it was a mistake that was made before that Monyet managed to punish in that wild round with that timing. So they can cheat the rotations over towards B. They can get these players here way earlier because of that pushed out position. This is now going to be one of those later rounds. Now, can Fnatic somehow find this information themselves? I don't think so. So in reality, they have the players in the right place here. Last time, Kron was the one who was god tier at playing from this, but it looks like a focus towards top middle.
Nice.
RRQ doubting themselves, it felt like, wanting to check, wanting to make sure, but they were right in the read.
They need to just
But the
gamble on
timing
egos
now
to keep
wrong
like
as
just
Fnatic get
peeking.
the red carpet rolled out towards B as the plant next in the steps to be taken. Kushi trying to thread a needle that I don't think is potentially there. Takes away one. That is a Vandal picked up. Good util still left here as well, but Crazy Guy just about making it over here.
Oh.
And Crashy's making him do the dance.
So much
We're
damage.
gonna taste these. We're going to need like a shot in the dark, right? We're going to need something. What do you have here? Kushi taking the first step. Nice off the
No.
right land.
Oh,
Boaster in the
Kushi.
back.
Complemented with the utility and the one shot that he hits. It's on Kayak's bone. So not looking the best there.
And he does have a little bit of utility to play with, I guess. Invested kindly by Xfero, but now he's on the chopping block. Like, what do we do? Okay, well, okay, you just headshot Kayak, I guess, is what we do. But it's one and done. There's no further
Through the
in that.
smoke?
And now the map's split in half.
I think I pinged.
Two on either side. Where
Yeah.
does Fnatic decide to go? They've won the mid-fight.
That was a good
completely.
awareness,
That's a
Holmes.
split going through
30
market, though.
seconds
That's
left.
Again?
really, really isolated.
Yeah.
Okay, the rest are coming up here, but I was a bit worried he was on his own. Now, no one was there to punish him. We're seeing how deep RRQ are sitting. This is Fury, gonna find a man. Ooh, and the follow-up to
Nice.
goes down. Okay. Now, do they scar
Awareness. Oh my
Ooh.
god, that was almost really
bad.
time again.
That was really bad. Oh,
Feel
a
like
good
broken
molly to stop
record,
it.
but
Nice.
running out of time
Good
and running out
work.
of
Look at
options.
that.
Fnatic luckily have 8 rounds,
Liz,
so it's
there
not
was a
been
dart.
that much
TY
of a big
Leah,
deal.
I'm an idiot.
But this is how they've been losing them.
I'm paid to
Few
talk about this
seconds,
game for
they're
a
just gonna
living.
let it fizzle out. It's not the most.
It's a professional match. I'm like, you still can do
Happy
it.
5 years, everybody.
Yeah, congrats.
Exactly.
Now, what do we see here? I'd like to see Fnatic almost kind of playing with a gear shift, which actually looks like they are now, because again, you've almost lulled RRQ into a sense of safety that is not here. Cushy trying to find him, but it's actually xFaero who's caught Boaster. And Fnatic have really held up towards B main. They have managed to burst through, banking on Kayak's ability to do something with this. Commits towards Boathouse, crashes
And
out,
he gets
comes out, but
insta-dinged out of his ult.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm not sure about this, Lauren.
dangerous. Fnatic could be caught up in the blender here, but they still need to land the shots if you're RRQ. Easy, this is so tense. I like the idea of the gear shift, but something slowed them down towards main that just stopped them actually committing.
4v4 on site.
God, please be disciplined, RRQ. You don't need to do too much. We said it before when they made that play towards top middle. They got almost, they got into their own heads about it. They're once again right about this. They don't need to change. They hold these positions, hold
Chronicle.
this line. They make it hard for Fnatic, but here
Oh
we
my God.
go.
Oh my God.
Unleashing Fury, but the site is still not clear. You've got 30 seconds and 2 more to find. Cushy. Are you the hero to step up for RRQ, or a Fnatic just past that hurdle? Is perfect. Takes one, doesn't expect
Cushy!
to pull off those.
Why would he be
Alfajer
alone,
gets those
Cushy?
kills on Cap before. He loses his head for a second. And with 14 seconds, the plant is in.
No, Chronicle's low.
That doesn't make things easier. Chronicle is...
Oh my God, he was,
so
oh
low on
dude,
HP,
their
too.
royalties
3
there.
HP.
Yeah, I don't
As
like
it's
that.
there. Alpha, back of the boat. Back up towards market. Kayak, the early warning system, and a lethal one at that, does
Portal closed.
get out of there. xFaero
It's
now
the
will
only
control
maps
that
that have been
corner,
closed,
but it's
not
only seeing a Cypher
that
doesn't
that's
give
just
you everything you want.
Swiss.
But now not alone. Walks back in
Yeah.
with Tron, but he falls. Body block.
It's not so funny.
Tron, though, tries to play it forward. Didn't want to back away, and now they speed up on the execute. Banging shot from Boaster there. Catching just the corner
Dude,
of Mon Yet. And
Have you seen how long I've been
Trades
eating?
ahead.
How much I've been eating,
and
Chad?
got a fast rotate coming in from
My
Crazy
shit
Guy,
still
who's
looks
all the way
almost
over
full
towards that A side of
because
the
they
map.
just give you so much
Towards
food.
main, but Boaster's ahead of it.
Which is good.
Paranoia still in play.
But-
Smoke still there. Dart as well. But no synergy on that? I don't know if I loved what I saw then from him. Would rather maybe hold that space and play back in together, but now down to the 2, Alpha and Crashies. Still got util, as said, this is pretty big for them. But that late positioning towards main is rough. It's
Yeah, I can
keeping
just put it in the
Alpha's
fridge,
eyes
which you
towards
probably
it.
will.
Timing,
So much
the
right now.
factor, gotta get a move on, gotta get going, and they're playing the game. This is gonna be doing the dance with them, right? Gonna make them work for it.
Crashies.
Damage! But 2 more to go, and Crazy Guy's position is the checkmate. Mon Yet
If he didn't
just
get
needs
dinged and he had
to
more
does
bullets.
more. Maybe waiting for that.
There's a
util
world,
to cycle back up.
my dream
With the
match
composition that they're playing up against.
is
taking
like,
this time
it's
in.
talent
Also,
versus
Fnatic has been
talent, and then
fairly
whoever
aggressive
wins that talent
in the
show
rounds
match
that
faces
they've had in the
Sentinels,
economy.
They're
and we
absolutely-
create like the
Walking towards it.
fakest beef
Hopefully they
ever.
use
Like
some of
every
that
single person
lovely
has
utility
beef with
they've
someone
got
else. Like
loads of,
let's
right?
say for like me and Jordan have beef. Oh, it's because Jordan did this, and like because Liz did that.
I'm still a
If
bit
I like
nervous
won
here.
that, and I think that would
Yeah,
be
okay, I think
so
they've
funny.
during that, even just the cam
Like we
being
like take it
clear
like
as
really
was.
seriously and really
And here
dramatic, like
comes,
those
let's
like
see if
hype
that
videos.
control is in
Oh
play.
my
No,
God.
Crashies
Yeah.
quick on his feet. As Alpha does need to back away. Expected reposition. Gen.G
Like John
eyes
Cutie
already
refuses to
trained
1v1
towards
me.
it.
Him. I'm gonna
Play
one.
it dangerous,
I won't see him in
but
the
they find
Oh
server.
my
ability.
god.
Now keep Cushy and Jemkin living in this though. Those 2 Vandals are precious cargo. Cushy layering in the util, keeping them chipped down as best he could.
Please don't get ecoed. I want to close the game. Please don't get ecoed.
Please.
Knife fantastically timed.
Oh, he's so
Catching at
nervous to
least
shoot
3
it,
of them,
even with a
denying
knife.
this springboard in. Paranoia
'Cause he
goes,
doesn't wanna
Cushy
have
now
his crosshair
out
on
of the situation. Alpha finds Crazy Guy. Jemkin goes
Yo!
down, suddenly crashes in a
I said please don't
1v2.
get ecoed.
Again, difficult, but
Yo, yo,
just
yo,
in
yo, yo,
time.
yo, yo, yo.
Not yet. Once again, the fun less of
Some
an issue.
people were saying some weird things that I think they thought were compliments, but it's just like really weird to say.
xFaero
Yeah.
actually haven't
Also,
He's a brave
apparently
boy.
like body shames me too, so don't worry about
just
that.
in case someone else gets the kill.
Ooh, did they spot? I don't know if they spotted Alpha. They kind of looked down, but I don't think they did. Lazy clear. Oh my! What
No.
is that? You do not see that every day. A mess made by Alpha. Being
Oh, my
gifted
screen's
the
frozen.
chance of the gods from that, and now that all comes into play. That is perfect. And
2
look
times
to see
speed.
where they're heading.
I mean, you shouldn't really
Agreed.
sexualize
Kayak
any
and Crashies,
people,
big
though, like
boys
real
on the
people.
circle here. Big
Hear me out on
players.
this one, guys.
25 seconds getting late in the day.
Minding your business is free.
Waiting for the util
And
to
a
come,
lost
but they ain't
start.
even here. They're just powering on in.
59?
In the smoke. And I say that very tentatively.
Where are you
Chronicle
getting
gonna catch
these
the heels
stats
of
from?
Xpero.
No!
It's game on. Fnatic,
Oh.
they thrive apparently when the time's so late.
Man.
Yet can't find this many players in this little time.
Oh,
Fnatic
man.
and Kayak are doing a brilliant job over MB.
They lose
Doesn't
this
matter.
round.
Was the bonus
it
for
over?
RRQ. There's
Yeah.
still plenty of chances. 3 to be exact.
And again, they're still having to learn to face this comp, right? Oh my god, what? Kayak just
What?
Gen.G
drifted
finding the
out.
Wait,
opener
what?
again.
Yeah, Jemkin's
Huh?
starting to get these entries going, and that shot wasn't clean enough to truly punish Cushy, so he keeps his life. But Alpha's temptation is still here. He's trying to be proactive. Oh, the timing. Oh my god, you are lucky to be breathing, crazy guy.
Almost bad.
Spray
Oh
off
my
with
goodness, oh my
Vandals
goodness. This is
always
spooky.
seems like a terrible idea. but
I
it's
fuck
fine.
with
So
Crashy,
far,
she's
they
just
bullied
swinging
their way
mid-wide.
back. Looking towards the safe side, but Chronicle has been
He
the safest
fearless.
player. Always so deadly in these situations. Let's see how well he does in this new role here. Chronicle's gone down, but Alpha stomps into the side.
an
Three,
insane
three,
blind.
Back-to-back damage.
Yeah.
Now down to 2.
Can someone check for me? Is Crashy's a Leo? Because I feel like he's a fire sign with earth placements.
Slip in the net, but it seems to be considered. Already pinged out. Boaster
Bold.
eyeing
contained.
this up, but timing is everything. And he's got it. Xpero falls, leaving just one man alive, and Alpha's corner has not been cleared
Damn.
this time.
I was,
Am I drunk?
Timing-wise,
what did you say?
Something tells me Liz, I just said
Fnatic
so
coming into
winnable.
their
Am I
own in moments
crazy?
like this is brutal for them.
Am I
They're
actually
brutal
insane?
map too.
Something
Their
tells me Liz just wants to get
creativity
drunk. No, I just want
being
to
rewarded here as
drink a
that
bevy
12th
with my
round
friends. I don't
begins
I don't
so
like getting
lightly.
drunk.
Alpha strikes.
But having a like just
20
having a
kills
casual
for
drink
him.
with friends,
After what
I
was
love.
genuinely a very hard map
Because also
too,
I'm a
and not
heavyweight,
particularly
so
brilliant
it
map
does take
one.
it takes me
He has found his
a
form when he
lot of
needed
alcohol
it,
to get drunk.
when Fnatic needed it. Hallmark of a good player. Shot goes astray that time.
Also, just see like who's the most paid North American player? Me.
But RRQ looking for ways
I
forward,
definitely
and
know all
there
the
aren't
numbers
too many.
because I'm,
Again,
like,
gotta say it, Chronicle in this role.
so sure that
Lovely
that's
to see,
super
but
public.
Jemkin tries to close in. Oh, it was Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Caught on the cross,
Wait,
so
if he
Alpha
wait.
Whoa! Oh my god!
we were
Alpha!
talking about. The
No
biggest example
way!
of what they did is back.
And he's
Yo!
stepping up to celebrate. This is 100% deserved. What a crazy round from him. I need to see that shot again. I need to see that shot again.
I know Kung Kung's
Holy
right here, but it's
shit.
nice to see shots out of the sky like
I
that.
want him to get the ace so bad.
Waiting on the other side.
3 players, 3 bodies to try and drop. So far, they make it past the first
Welcome,
hurdle.
Furious Intro. GG. Noia is a great chat to be here. Very, very vibey, very wholesome.
Here. Crazy guy, Cushy, Xpero, that's all that they've got to bank on. And Cushy's a mile away. Position noted. He's got the spike too. If he goes down, that could be just done for. But no, they don't swing into it. They play this cautiously. They play it
Oh, I
right.
love this caution. I love it.
Taking their
Good
lead
stuff, Fnatic.
slowly but surely.
Good work, boys.
Flash needs to be perfect. It ain't gonna do the job. They're waiting, and Kayak there. It's been a 1-2 punch the whole time. It's either Kayak or Alpha. And Xpero has to face the music. It is
There we
Just
go!
gets put down.
Good work, boys.
favoring the
We get to see more Fnatic and more G2.